Alright, y'all, I'm back. So, this is what I have on my mind. And I actually it took me a minute before I made a decision to speak on this. And I'm going to speak on it because I think it needs to be said. You never really know who really watching you. But I can say this, I know I got a lot of haters, so it is what it is. Secret haters at that. But that's fine. It's cool. It's alright. It is what it is. But I'm saying this, it's mighty strange. The same people that's watching you, they going back telling other folks and lying on you, first of all. So I'm like this. If you watching me, don't go lie on me. Whatever you do. If you're going to speak anything about me, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Because if I find out, I'm going to speak on it. But yeah, evidently, it must have been somebody watching me went and told this other individual that they brought it to my attention that they thought something was wrong with my mind. And maybe it's because of what I've been speaking about. But I'm going to tell you something, sweetheart. If you watching me, ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing wrong with my mind. I'm baby, clear as it can get. You understand what I'm saying? I think what it is when I spoke of something, it might have made you feel a certain kind of way. And I know exactly who it was. I know exactly who it was. Now, I had brought up to you guys before that I was working on my website. Well, it's complete now. And I'm going to tell you something. You can tell for those that support you, those that's in your corner who want to see you succeed in life. And then you can tell for those who really don't care too much about you. So, the ones who I gave my site to, I called them directly. I texted to them. And I told them to send it to anybody they feel that, can utilize or be helpful, or that I can help them in whichever way. But anyway, it was this one person I called. And you have to pay attention to what people say when they say it, right? And that lets you know if that person really there for you or support you. Because I'm going to tell you this. When I was in the process of my moving to where I'm at now, y'all have no idea. I called so many people that's supposed to be my family, right? Supposed to be my family. That's what they say. But I don't go by what nobody tell me. I go by actions. Actions speak louder than words. You can tell me all day what you say with your mouth, but I'm paying attention to how you moving. I'm paying attention to how many times you call to check up on me. If I'm calling you more than you call me, you ain't in my corner. You really not for me. And I know this. So when I tell y'all, when I was in the process of moving, y'all have no idea how many people I call. And these the people supposed to be claiming they my family. So, and I'm not talking about blood related either. Let me make sure I say that. I'm not talking about none of them. None of their ass. None of them. But anyway, yeah, so I called them, and I didn't ask nobody now because most of my stuff was already packed, but I was, kind of getting a little exhausted or whatever, getting tired. And so I called a couple of people and I asked them, I said, well, if you can't do nothing but come over and help pack a couple of boxes. No, nobody wanted to come and pack a box. Nobody wanted to do nothing. Nobody wanted to do nothing. Everybody had an excuse. Everybody had to do this and that. And then you have to pay attention. People move for certain kind of certain people. I've peeped it. It could be a certain individual can pick up the phone and call this same person after I not call. They'll move for them. They'll do it, probably turn over everything for them. But when I call, nothing. It's all good. But you best believe I noted it. Oh, it's been noted. So, yeah. So none of these people, but the same. One of the people, I gave them a bed, but they wouldn't even come and help me pack or do nothing. But at the same token, Scarface up there slick talking about me, and she thought I didn't know. And I'm gonna tell you something. How you know when somebody is got somebody on three-way when you're on the phone? Yeah, you thought I didn't know you doing it. Yeah, babe, I know. So when you're on the phone with somebody and they say, "Hold on," right? 9 times out of 10, they call somebody on three-way and they told that person, "Mute. I'm a three-way you in." Yeah, this is what this person was doing. They did it a couple of times and they thought I didn't know. Baby, I work on the phone all day. I know the difference. So, me being me, I let it roll because I knew. I could have easily hung the phone up and then called back. You know what I'm saying? But just, But, yeah. Anyway. So, now this one person I call the day that I was moving. Show you how people move, how they operate. The day that I was moving, this person, I called them and I asked them if they would come and watch my house because I had some movers. I had some truck. I had 2 men in the truck, 2 trucks that were supposed to come, and they came. But I'm gonna tell you about that part too, because my son had a lot to do with that. But anyway, yeah, she came. She was there. I mean, she really wasn't doing nothing, but she was just sitting there, right? So when I came back, she was calling me while I was out because I had to go to the location where I was going to pick up my keys and so forth. So she was telling me about they was talking, the movers were talking about something about, anyway, it was something, it was crazy. It really made no sense. They really didn't want to do the job. But I know why they didn't want to do the job, because I know somebody had to have called them and said something to them for them not to. But anyway, yeah, so she was there. But by the time I pulled up, I met with the supervisor with the 2 men in the truck. We talked briefly. But anyway, they never did move me, so they left. And they told me the reason why. But like I said, I know my son had a lot to do with it because he was the only person who knew that I had called those folks and I had planned for them, because I know he had something to do with it. When I called him back, and when I called him after I got good and settled in, the first thing I hadn't even said nothing. The first thing he said was, "How was your move?" And he said it with a laugh, like with a smirk. I shoved it off, act like as if I didn't hear it, but of course I did. It was noted.
You've got mail.
Yeah, so he turned around and said that, and I'm like, yeah. And so this person that was there at my house, that was supposed to been supporting me, helping me, when they said, when the 2 men in the truck said that they couldn't move me, this person jumped in their truck, hurry up and cranked up, and was ready to roll off. You know what I had asked them? I said, well, I said something to them, and you know what they told me? I don't know what to tell you. You better pray about it. Okay. All right. I remember that. That's something I will remember. This person that ain't the first time they done did some slick stuff. That ain't the first time they done said some slick stuff. That ain't the first time they done, did a couple of things and thought nobody called it. I called every time this person did something. When I say every time, I called it every time, baby. Every time. Even the time when I called you and I told you, I got my website. I'm going to tell you how this person responded. You not happy for me? Oh, so you a dry hater. So you a dry hater. That's what you're telling me. You a dry hater. Come on now. Everybody know what that means. Like, I'm like, okay. Sweetheart, you would not have to worry. You would never have to worry about me ever. When I say ever bothering you again. That's something you would not have to worry about with me. Baby, you can act like I don't even exist from moving forward. I swear. Because you just showed me too many of your ways too many times. Too many times. And you always had a mean streak in you. I could always say you tried to play this good person on the outside like you so holier than thou. But baby, you got a mean streak in you. And you need to do something about that. I'm telling you straight up. If ain't nobody never told you, because you can't hide behind your husband no more. He gone. You used to hide behind him. He used to take up. You cannot hide behind him no more. Because everybody can see. I always saw it then. I used to say something to him about it. He used to always be like, well, he used to always try to take up for you. And he agreed. A lot of you did. You had mean streaks. Even the girls that you even raised, you didn't even want them in your house. You tried to put them out. Oh yeah, you think I didn't know that? Yeah. Your husband told me that. You got a mean streak, baby. I'm finna tell you something about you. You got people who been in church so long, they got so comfortable, they got so relaxed, they think they do no wrong. I'm so serious. They think they do no wrong. And I'm going to tell you something. Baby, it's nothing you can do under the sun that God don't see. Understand it. You should know that. He even know your thoughts before you know your thoughts. He even know your ways before you even know your ways. And you should know this. So all the little slick hatred that you got in you, that mean streak that you got in you, baby, you need to really, really get on your knees. I'm so serious. You really need to get on your knees and pray and ask God to help you with that. Because you got a problem. You got a serious problem. And you don't even think you do. That's the sad part about it. You don't believe you have a problem. And you do. Baby, I'm bold. I'll tell you to your face. You got a problem. I don't care what none of your family, baby, you got a serious problem. You can try to hide it. You really can't hide it. You most definitely can't hide it now because you can't hide behind your husband no more. That's all you ever did. You always hid behind him. He gone, baby. You can't hide behind him no more. But you need to fix that. You need to get on your knees and really, 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 really ask for God to take that away from you. Because I'm going to tell you something, baby. There's nobody on the face of this earth perfect. And I know I'm not. I will never sit here and act like I'm perfect. I will never sit here and act like I'm perfect. Because I know I'm not. But you best believe I every single day, I work on myself. Every day, I work on myself to better myself every single day. I do. It's people and I don't even want to go back to that church. I'm gonna tell you, it's a multiple reason why. Multiple reasons why. I can't even respect the pastor. I'm gonna tell you. I'm just gonna be straight blunt with that one. I can't. How you gonna expect me to respect you, or even listen to anything you say, or believe anything you say, or even take heed to any of the things that you say? Your own wife don't even support you. Sure, you come to the church. Your kids come, but your wife don't even support you. She come every now and then. She don't even come and sit and none of that. She just come in and out. She don't even come and support you. So how you expect me to, baby, please. Baby, please. There's a lot of stuff going on up in there that I'm not okay with. And I know it's not right. And I know when God look at it, I know he got a problem with it. Y'all try to sweep stuff under the rug. Like I said, these are things that need to be said. And y'all think the stuff that y'all do is okay. You wonder why that church can't get filled? Because first of all, you got somebody with a mean streak. Every time somebody come in there, they saying something negative to the person trying to act like they're a god. Throwing people out of there. As soon as a person tried to come in to get some help, this person, person will come in there maybe a week or 2 weeks. Before the third week, she done said something and goddamn that killed the spirit. They don't even want to come. They don't even want to be around her. Because she got a mean streak in her. And she don't think she do. That church will never be filled. It will never be filled as long as she in there. And as long as all the other corrupt stuff that's going on up in it, it'll never be filled. It don't take that long. If you doing what you're supposed to do the way God say it's supposed to be done, I know that church supposed to be full. I don't care what you say. That church supposed to be filled. It's supposed to be full. Why is it people and then I pay attention to the type of people that come in there. I look at it. See, I wonder why sometimes I come, sometimes I don't come, and I might not come for about a good 6 months. Because ain't nothing to change. Actually, it be getting worse. I can leave and stay gone for a while and not come back. It's even worse. I mean, my thing is, what are y'all doing about it? It seems like y'all okay and people, you okay with women coming in, sleeping with men that's married, having babies by men that's married. Y'all sleeping with each other in the church, having babies with each other in the church, and y'all ain't even married. Come on now. What happened to that part? I ain't been in church in a while. I come back, this person got about 2 kids by 2 different men. One old, one young. And one of the men married. No, I can't be in no church like that and y'all seem to be okay with it. Y'all try to sweep it on the rug like it's cool. No, I cannot. And then your sister, she go around telling everybody that, baby, you got a deep throat. Let it be told. Your throat deep. Deeper than the ocean. Deeper than the sea. That's what your sister said. I wouldn't know that. I don't know. I'm just telling you what's being said through the grapevine. But y'all supposed to be holding it now. You know, I'm just saying. You know. The one thing I ain't gonna do, I ain't gonna lie on you. I'm telling you the truth. Y'all go around lying on folks. Y'all go around saying stuff that ain't true. Look, I can expose you by telling the truth, baby. Simple as that. I'm not the one that's sitting up in the church and up here shouting and acting like I'm, you know what I'm saying, filled with the gift of the Holy Ghost and this and that. And I know good well you can't be filled with the gift of the Holy Ghost. You around here spreading your legs to it and everybody. How? You constantly having bastard kids by multiple different men. And the dude and the young one, man, you ain't got. I'm gonna tell you something, bruh. And you know who I'm talking about. You would never have another chance to push me like you did when we was going up them steps when your brother was baptizing them folks, because you got mad because I said in church and testified and said that people need to control their kids, and they do. Hell, your child looking in my face, just staring, just sitting there like this. We wouldn't do that way back in our day. Our parents knew how to. We sat down right beside our parents. We listened to our parents. Because you chose to have a baby by a female who don't know. She ain't got no control of her kids. She don't know shit. Look how she walk around. She walk around loose. She loose. When she walk through the church, she loose. Her ass shake, she loose. Look like a linebacker. She loose. Y'all can get mad at me all you want to, but I'm going to tell the truth, baby. She loose as a goose. Look like everybody in the head. But she in church, got a head covered in that long dress. That stuff don't mean nothing. If you know when you leave the church, you going to go do the same thing that you claim you talking about you not doing, and you know you doing. Hell, you can tell what you doing because look at how your kids act when they come into church. They have no control. They just all over the place. They all over the place. They don't do nothing you say. They don't listen to you. Nothing. You. But y'all had a audacity to try to sit here and try to talk about somebody. I can imagine what was said. I can imagine what was said. Like, y'all can keep saying what you want to, baby, because I'm going to always tell the truth. Whatever it is, I'm going to tell the truth. Shame the devil. And that's the thing. There's some things that be going on in some of these so-called godly churches need to be told. Just like whenever time I would go to one of the sister churches, y'all claim y'all got over there not far from that church. Every time I come in there, I never feel comfortable in there. All the women on that side of the other always staring. It never failed when I walk in there. They always staring and looking. I'm like, what the hell they looking like that for? It ain't never been a time. I just don't have respect for people. Yeah, I can't put people on a pedestal where they don't belong. I can't. When I'm seeing all kinds of wrong, and it seems like it's okay, y'all got comfortable. Y'all done got comfortable. I can't be around that. I can't be around it. Yeah, I mean, y'all okay with it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't. I sure can't. I'm not. I refuse. Not for to act like I'm something I know I'm not. Not for to pretend to be something I know I'm not. Not for to do that. But y'all do it like it's no problem. And like I said, I'm not perfect. I got my flaws. But guess what? I'm woman enough to admit mine. I ain't going around, twisting and spinning on everybody little one. I ain't doing it. And then, if you gonna do that, have enough sense. This 2025, you ain't got enough sense to use a condom. You still getting pregnant? What? Man, y'all some... I don't care how... You might be smart in books, baby, but you ain't smart in common sense. I tell you that. Sure in the hell ain't. Everybody claim you smart, but I don't see it. I don't care what nobody say. I don't see it. I sure don't. I do not. I do not. I don't want to be around people. Y'all sit up here in church and act like, you know what I'm saying, everything is good. And it's, y'all really don't even slick like each other. To be honest. Y'all really don't. Ain't no way. If that's the way y'all show love, I don't want it. I don't want it. If that's how y'all show each other, I don't want it. That's not love. That's fake. Y'all be a fake. Phony. Yep. I mean, you go to, I went to the other church. It's a third one out there. It's another church I went to. How is it that everybody didn't see that condom on the ground? On the church ground. Yeah, I went to the other church. I looked down. I see a bigger, and I know I ain't the only one. I know if I saw it, it was multiple people went in there before me. So I know if I look down, y'all ain't just walked over no condom on the church ground and not see it. No. 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 Y'all say what you want to. I don't care. You get mad at me all you want to. I don't give a. I swear I don't. Man, y'all females in the church, man, around here, man, spread legs from left to right. That's why y'all like to wear these damn dresses, because it's easy access. Easy access, baby. That's all I'm going to say. Easy access, baby. Easy access. Straight to it. Easy access. I don't care if the dress all the way down to your ankles. Easy access, baby. I'm put it like this. That's what it is. Easy access. And I be tripping at how folks be slick doing stuff and thinking that God. See, you can't do. You first of all, you cannot. Y'all speak about it all the time. You can't be lukewarm. That's what y'all say. You can't be lukewarm. But guess what? There's a lot of lukewarm folks up in that church. I see it. I guess why I can't be around it. Because I don't want to be lukewarm. I'm trying to get where I need to be at. And I can't be where I want to be at or get where God want me to be at by being around people who are most definitely lukewarm. It's obvious. You constantly having bastard children and bringing them in. Two separate men. And everybody seems to be sweeping that under the rug like it's no big deal. Like, oh, well, she, you know. And then the one with the mean streak gonna sit up here and say, well, he good to, he married. What you mean he good to her? He married. What you mean he good to her? He married. Because he good to her, that's why that make it okay? The man is married. And then I know she lying by her saying she didn't know. Come on now. Who gonna date a man that long over a year and not know he married? You telling me you that smart you didn't ask that question? That would have been the first thing I would have asked. Especially old as he is, I would say, are you married? You ever been married? That would have been the first thing I asked. Especially his age. She lying. Sit up there talking about she didn't know. It's a lie. She did know. She just telling y'all she didn't know. Yeah, I tell you, folks try to make it seem like it's okay. You know, it's okay for certain. Man, please. You know what? It ain't no God. God see everything. I don't care what y'all say. God see everything. You can't hide from him. He see everything. Got folks in the church still hitting trees and stuff. Wonder why they throat almost closed up. Baby, you can't be playing. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. You lie to your mama. all you want to, but baby, I see straight through you like a peephole, baby. I'm going to tell you something, what I really want to do, because that day you pushed me, you fat. The day you pushed me, I don't know why you think because you a male, I would have took them damn heels off and clocked you in the back of your head. And knock you over all. I wouldn't have gave that. We would have been rumbling in there, boo. You hear me? I ain't the 1, 2, 3, or the 4. Please don't underestimate age. Please don't do that. Don't underestimate. Don't do that. Don't underestimate me, boo. Please don't do that. I done seen a lot of folks get their ass fucked up doing that shit.
You've got mail.
Don't do that. Don't do that. But I bet not. Whoo. Yeah. If folks be trying to take up, man, yeah. Yeah. I can't. It's a lot going on up in there. I just can't. That's why I stopped giving money to the church. I stopped doing a lot. I still, as a matter of fact, paying your tithes ain't got nothing to do with no money. I don't care what nobody say. Ain't got nothing to do with, I done read the Bible. Ain't got nothing to do with no money. Because here's my thing. Why pay tithes and offering? The purpose of paying tithes and offering is the way I see it. Of course, because you got, what's all the building fund and all. Your tithes and offering is supposed to be when people in the church who need help, when they come and they need help, them tithes and offering supposed to help the people who's giving. Why is it that every time when I would come, the first thing y'all say, well, I just pray about it. But you always want somebody to give tithes and offering. For what? Why am I constantly giving my hard-earned money to y'all and y'all riding around in nice luxury cars and stuff? Big houses and stuff. I'm paying y'all house notes. I'm not doing that. The hell? I'm not doing that. I'm not. Keep my money in my pocket. I work for it. I still give back, but I don't have to do it that way. I'm not doing them. Hell no. Yeah, even whenever you need. And then that's why I miss my real pastor. I miss my real pastor. I could call this man and it didn't matter. He didn't lie and say he gonna do something and didn't do it. He always followed through. Anytime he said he gonna do, he always followed through. He didn't lie. Sure, the pastor that's in there now, I done called maybe a couple of times, and it was a situation I had with my son, and this man lied, told my son that he was gonna come and get him and pick. Man lied. You hear me? Didn't even have the decency to even call back and even say nothing. I can't. There's no way I can trust a person like that. I don't have no. That's why God said He said trust no man. That's why I don't trust no one. God said don't put your trust in no man. Put your trust in Him. Put my trust in no man, because they'll let you down every time. Every time. And every time I turned around, they proved it. They proved it. Every time they proved it. Just because you in church, because you can read a Bible, that don't mean nothing. If the words that's in the Bible is not, you're not walking those words, I don't see it in your walk, in your talk. Because you can say it, your mouth can say anything. I need to see it in your walk. I need to see it in your action. And when I don't see it in your action, baby, you ain't nothing but, you just blowing out smoke. Y'all there, blowing out smoke. Yep. I can't respect people like that. I cannot. You can't expect me, and you know what I'm saying? No. Hell no. 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 These are things that need to be addressed. These are things that need to be said, because it seems like people that feel like they in, and these are what I call, these are not. There's a difference between people that's spiritually led, and then there's people that's just religion. And I've been around a whole bunch of people that's, now let me say I could probably say one. I could probably say maybe one or two people that may be spiritually led in that whole church. But I can't respect the others, because I done seen and heard y'all done did too much slick stuff and y'all thought nobody caught it. Baby, I'm the one. I observe everything. Everything. Oh, and for the one that's supposed to be I'm gonna say the money man. I'm put it like that. I'm gonna say the money man in church. Bro, you will never have another chance to hug me the way you did or touch me the way you did. You thought you did some slick stuff? If I had did what I thought was on my mind, everybody in that church would have thought something wrong with me. But it was because of the way you touched me when you hugged me. You will never get that opportunity. Matter of fact, I don't even hug you. I don't even want you touching me no more. Cause I knew you was one of them kind of folks. You one of them kind of folks. I always felt that spirit about you. You was one of them kind of folks. One of them slick kinds. Smooth talker. You think cause you got money you can make, baby, money don't move me. Money don't make me. I make money. Understand that? I make money. Money don't make me. But you one of them kind of folks, you think you, cause you got money, that you can make somebody, nah, baby. Yeah, I gotta air y'all out. Cause after I talked to this person, they told me what? Something wrong with my mind. What? So y'all slick saying stuff about me, and you not warming up to tell me to my face? Y'all got a slick talk about me behind my back? Yeah, that's cool. I'm not saying it behind your back, because I know you're watching me. Now that I know you're watching me. I ain't got time for that. There's a difference between me and y'all. It's a big difference. I roll solo, boo. And I ain't got to sit up here and lie on nobody. Because I ain't getting nothing out of it. Nothing. The truth, it is what it is. Y'all something else with y'all self. It always be them ones that think they hold it in there. It always be them. Think they don't do no wrong. They think they don't do no wrong. But try to put the word on folks. Maybe I can read the Bible. I know what it is. That y'all can't throw that stuff. That you look. I done played long enough, played dumb long enough around y'all. I'm done with y'all. I done played that role long enough. I'm good. Sometimes you have to play the fool. Anytime somebody, now y'all tell me this. Anytime somebody say, now tell me what's smart about this. This man ain't gonna sit up here and say, why do people wear glasses? What's the purpose of glasses? I don't understand why people, it be slick stuff like that. But you supposed to be a pastor. Go sit up here and say, I don't understand why people wear glasses. Man, your mama wear glasses. What you mean? You don't understand why people wear glasses. Because some people, everybody wasn't born with 20/20 vision. That's why. I couldn't believe them words came out. And this man done said a lot of slick stuff. I ain't gonna even lie. And thought nobody. You done even said some stuff to even embarrass your own mom. And it bothered me just hearing you say it. You done said a lot of little slick stuff. Embarrass your own folks. And I know she said, I know how she felt, because I sat there and looked and watched her. I sat there and looked at her and I said, damn, it's messed up. It messed up, man. That's messed up. You just threw your own folks under the bus. Right in her face. But I know because the person she is and the heart that she got, of course she gonna shove it out. She gonna act like, But nah, man, that wasn't right. That ain't the first time you done did that. I done caught you do it a couple of times. You done did it a couple of times. That shit ain't right. It ain't right, man. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't right. It ain't right. You try to sit up. Yeah, you speak a good. You got a good. Don't put it like this. You speak a good. You speak good when it's time. But baby, your actions does not follow what you say. Cause ain't no way I would sit up here and say some stuff like that about my mom. But then it's a family church, y'all. It's a family church, so maybe they used to doing stuff like that. I just don't see nobody that say they love their folks do nothing like that. I just don't see that happening. Maybe I see things different. I don't know. I just know when I see something ain't right, I'm gonna speak on it. But yeah, I'm done talking about this right here. I'll be back in for a minute because I got something else heavily on my mind. Man, I just got to bring this shit out because there's so much stuff on my mind. And I tried to be quiet and tried to be respectful at all times. But some stuff, I just can't. I can't hold it. I can't. I cannot. I just ain't finna be fake like y'all. I can't do it. I ain't finna be pretending like I'm something. I can't do it. I cannot. I can't. So I guess y'all get together, whatever, do what you do. I don't even care. All I know is I know who for me, who ain't for me. I do know that. And like I said before, God he removed me away from that church because I was not growing. I can't grow in there. I can't grow in there. I can't grow in there because it just stuff ain't right. It just ain't right. And I got where I'm at being away from y'all. Now ain't that something? Yeah. But anyway, y'all, like I said before, keep your head on the swivel. Because you got some slick haters out here. Secret haters, slick haters. They all kinds of snakes around you, all shape, form, and fashion. And like I said before, trust no one. It's in the Bible. He said, put your trust in no man. Trust no one. And that's facts. Y'all have a good one.